All right, today we're digging into something that affects every single one of us, money. But we're not talking about spreadsheets and stock charts. We're looking at the ideas in Morgan Housel's incredible book, The Psychology of Money, to uncover what schools never taught us about building wealth.
So let's just start with a huge, kind of radical question. What if getting rich has almost nothing to do with your IQ and everything to do with your behavior? What if it's less about what you know and way more about how you act? That's the big idea we're going to unpack.
See, here's the core of it all. We like to pretend that finance is a hard science, right? That it's all math and logic. But it's not. It's actually a soft skill where your personal experiences, your ego, and your fears have a much bigger say in your decisions than any calculator ever will.
Okay, let's pull back the curtain on the first big secret. And trust me, this is a huge one. Once you really get this, it changes how you see everything. It's all about the difference between what we think wealth is and what it actually is.
This quote right here says it all. I mean, think about it. You see someone driving a brand new, super expensive car, and your first thought is, wow, that person is rich. But really, the only thing you know for sure is that they have that much less money than they did before they bought it.
And this is where we need to draw a really clear line in the sand. Being rich is all about income. It's loud, it's flashy, it's what you see, the big house, the new car. But being wealthy, well, that's the money you don't see. It's the income that isn't spent. It's quiet, it's invisible, sitting in investment accounts and slowly growing.
So really, wealth isn't the stuff you own. Wealth is the nice stuff you could buy but choose not to. It's freedom. It's having options. It's control over your time. Being rich might look good today, but being wealthy secures your tomorrow. All right, on to our next secret. And this one can be a tough pill to swallow. It's the idea that our financial success, it isn't always 100% our own doing. There are these massive forces out there that we tend to overlook. Luck and its evil twin, risk.
I mean, just look at Bill Gates. Obviously a genius, right? No one's debating that. But he also had an unbelievable stroke of luck. In 1968, he just happened to go to one of the only high schools on the entire planet that had a computer. That's a 1 in a million head start that had nothing to do with his skill and everything to do with chance.
And you gotta remember, luck and risk are two sides of the very same coin. You can do everything by the book, save your money, invest smart, and still get totally derailed by something you couldn't possibly see coming, like a sudden market crash. The key is to respect both. It keeps you humble when you win and helps you forgive yourself when you lose.
Now for our third and final secret. And honestly, this might be the most powerful one of them all, because it's not about the economy or the stock market, it's about the battle that's constantly being fought inside your own mind. It's the inner game of money. I absolutely love this quote because it cuts right to the heart of the problem. We live in a world that's designed to make us feel like we're never enough. You get a bigger paycheck and suddenly you want a bigger house. Your neighbor gets a new car and now yours feels old. It's a never-ending cycle, and that's the danger. This is where the idea of enough becomes your superpower. And enough isn't some tiny number, it's a mindset. It's the peace of knowing you have what you need. It's what stops you from comparing yourself to others and taking stupid risks that could destroy everything you've already built. Just think about this for a second. 99.9% of the time, the fancy vacation your friend posted on Instagram or the promotion your coworker got should have absolutely zero impact on your financial plan. Zero. You are playing a completely different game. So, we've talked about the illusion of wealth, the power of luck and risk, and that crazy inner game. Where does that leave us? What's the real skill, the actual edge that helps you win with money? Well, it's probably not what you think. Your real financial advantage comes down to just three things. First, using your money to gain control over your own time. That's the best return you'll ever get. Second, you stop chasing perfection and just embrace a good enough plan that you can actually stick with for the long haul. And third, all of this works because you're playing your own game based on your own goals. And if you take away only one thing from this, please let it be this. How you behave with money is so much more important than how smart you are. Your patience, your discipline, your ability to avoid doing dumb things, these skills will make you wealthier than any hot stock tip ever could. Your behavior is your most powerful asset, period. So I'm going to leave you with one final question to think about. Be honest with yourself. What is one financial goal you're working toward? Not because you deeply want it, but because society or your friends or your family told you that you should want it. Thinking about that might just change everything.